Plastic waste is a major environmental problem. It is estimated that over 8 million tons of plastic waste enter the oceans each year, and this number is expected to increase in the coming years. Plastic waste can harm marine life, pollute beaches and waterways, and even enter the food chain. There are a number of reasons why plastic is such a problematic waste material. First, plastic is very durable and can take hundreds of years to break down in the environment. This means that plastic waste can persist in the environment for a very long time, causing harm to wildlife and ecosystems. Second, plastic is often not recyclable. Many plastics are made from mixed materials that are difficult to separate, and even when they can be recycled, the recycling process is often inefficient. This means that a lot of plastic waste ends up in landfills or incinerators, where it can release harmful pollutants into the environment. Finally, plastic is a major source of microplastics. Microplastics are tiny pieces of plastic that can be found in the environment, including in the oceans, rivers, and even in our food. Microplastics can harm wildlife and can even enter the human body, where they can cause health problems. There are a number of things that can be done to reduce plastic waste. These include reducing our use of single-use plastics, such as plastic bags, straws, and water bottles. Choosing products that are made from recycled plastic. Recycling plastic whenever possible. Supporting businesses that are working to reduce their plastic footprint. By taking these steps, we can help to reduce the amount of plastic waste that is entering the environment and causing harm to wildlife and ecosystems. Here are some additional facts about plastic waste. The average person produces about 1.8 pounds of plastic waste per day. Only 9% of plastic waste is recycled globally. The remaining 91% of plastic waste ends up in landfills, incinerators, or the environment. Plastic pollution is a major threat to marine life. An estimated 1 million seabirds and 100,000 marine mammals die each year from plastic ingestion or entanglement. Microplastics have been found in the bodies of humans, fish, and other animals. The health effects of microplastic exposure are not fully understood, but they are a cause for concern. We can all do our part to reduce plastic waste. By making small changes in our daily lives, we can help to protect the environment and the health of wildlife. The effects of plastic waste are far-reaching and can be seen on both the environment and human health. Here are some of the most significant effects of plastic waste. Harm to wildlife. Plastic waste can harm wildlife in a number of ways. Animals can become entangled in plastic debris, which can lead to injury or death. They can also ingest plastic, which can block their digestive systems and lead to starvation. In some cases, plastic can even cause toxic poisoning in animals. Pollution of waterways and oceans. Plastic waste can pollute waterways and oceans, making them unsightly and harmful to marine life. Plastic can also break down into smaller pieces, called microplastics, which can be ingested by fish and other animals. Microplastics can then enter the human food chain, potentially causing health problems. Release of harmful pollutants. When plastic is burned, it releases harmful pollutants into the air, including dioxins, furans, and heavy metals. These pollutants can cause a variety of health problems, including cancer, reproductive problems, and neurological damage. Damage to ecosystems. Plastic waste can damage ecosystems by disrupting food chains and habitats. For example, plastic can block the vents of coral reefs, which can suffocate the coral and lead to its death. Plastic can also litter beaches and other natural areas, making them unsightly and less inviting for people to visit. The effects of plastic waste are a serious problem that needs to be addressed. There are a number of things that can be done to reduce plastic waste, including reducing our use of single-use plastics. Single-use plastics are items that are used only once and then discarded. Examples of single-use plastics include plastic bags, straws, and water bottles. We can reduce our use of single-use plastics by choosing reusable alternatives whenever possible. Recycling plastic waste. When plastic is recycled, it can be turned into new products, reducing the amount of new plastic that needs to be produced. However, it is important to note that not all plastic can be recycled. Supporting businesses that are working to reduce their plastic footprint. There are a number of businesses that are working to reduce their plastic footprint. By supporting these businesses, we can help to encourage others to do the same. By taking these steps, we can help to reduce the amount of plastic waste that is entering the environment and causing harm to wildlife and ecosystems. There are a number of solutions to plastic waste, both individual and collective. Here are some of the most promising solutions. Individual solutions. Reduce your use of single-use plastics. This is one of the most important things you can do to reduce plastic waste. Choose reusable alternatives whenever possible, such as reusable bags, straws, and water bottles. Recycle plastic waste. When plastic is recycled, it can be turned into new products, reducing the amount of new plastic that needs to be produced. However, it is important to note that not all plastic can be recycled. Support businesses that are working to reduce their plastic footprint. There are a number of businesses that are working to reduce their plastic footprint. By supporting these businesses, we can help to encourage others to do the same. Collective solutions. Ban single-use plastics. This is a policy solution that has been implemented in a number of countries, including India, Kenya, and the United States. Banning single-use plastics can help to reduce the amount of plastic waste that is entering the environment. Improve recycling infrastructure. In many countries, the recycling infrastructure is not good enough. This means that a lot of plastic waste ends up in landfills or incinerators. Improving recycling infrastructure can help to increase the amount of plastic waste that is recycled. Invest in research and development. There are a number of new technologies that have the potential to help reduce plastic waste. For example, there are new ways to recycle plastic that are more efficient and effective. Investing in research and development can help to accelerate the development of these technologies. These are just a few of the solutions that are available to address the problem of plastic waste. By taking individual and collective action, we can make a difference and help to protect the environment. Here are some additional solutions that are being explored. Using biodegradable plastics. Biodegradable plastics are plastics that can be broken down by microorganisms in the environment. This means that they do not persist in the environment for as long as traditional plastics. However, it is important to note that biodegradable plastics are not always compostable, and they can still have negative environmental impacts. Using plastic-free packaging. There are a number of companies that are now using plastic-free packaging. This includes companies that are using paper, cardboard, and other materials that are compostable or recyclable. Creating new uses for plastic waste. There are a number of new uses for plastic waste that are being explored. For example, plastic waste can be used to create new building materials, clothing, and even fuel. The solutions to plastic waste are complex, and there is no single solution that will work for everyone. However, by taking individual and collective action, we can make a difference and help to protect the environment.